Kurds in the United Kingdom may refer to people born in or residing in the United Kingdom of Kurdish origin. History: Kurdish people first arrived to Britain in large numbers during the 1980s, mostly from the disputed territories of Kurdistan, fleeing the suppression of the language and culture. Demography: according to the Department for Communities and Local Government, drawing on a BBC source, the Kurdish community in the UK numbered around 50,000 in 2002, among which Iraqi Kurds make up the largest group, exceeding the numbers from Turkey and Iran. They have settled across the country, including in major cities such as London, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds and Glasgow. Kurdish is not one of the predefined tick-box answers for the ethnicity question on the UK census, but respondents are able to write in the preferred self-designation. In the 2011 census, the number of respondents writing in Kurdish was 47,871 in England, 1,106 in Wales, 844 in Scotland and 20 in Northern Ireland. The number of people in England and Wales that speak Kurdish as the main language was recorded as 48,239. In Scotland, the figure was 924. Integration issues: there have been reports about discrimination and cultural problems among Iraqi Kurds. There have also been honor killings among the Kurdish diaspora in the UK. Writing in 2009, criminologist Aisha Gill noted that little research had taken place into honor crimes in the UK, and that this lack of evidence was particularly marked in the case of Iranian and Kurdish communities, where the incidence of honor crimes is increasing. A report published by the Centre for Gender and Violence Research at the University of Bristol and the University of Roehampton in 2010 notes that it is important to recognize that it is not possible to associate honor-based violence with one particular religion or culture, but also concludes that honor-based violence remains prevalent in Kurdish communities in different locations, including the UK. The report finds that the patriarchal and male-dominated values that underpin these communities often conflict with the values, and even laws, of mainstream UK society. This makes it particularly hard for second- or third-generation women to define their own values. Instances of HPV often result from conflicting attitudes towards life and family codes. Banaz Mahmoud, a 20-year-old Iraqi Kurd woman from Mitcham, South London, was killed in 2006 in a murder orchestrated by her father, uncle and cousins. Her life and murder were presented in a documentary called Banaz, a love story, directed and produced by D.U. Khan. Other examples include the first honor killing to be legally recognized in the UK, which was that of Hershul Jones, who was stabbed to death by her Kurdish father in London in 2002 when her family discovered she had a Lebanese Christian boyfriend, and the killing of Tuli Gorin, a Kurdish Shia Muslim girl who immigrated with her family from Turkey. The Center for Gender and Violence Research report finds that both HPV survivors and women's NGOs working with them continue to encounter inadequate responses and poor practice which needs to be addressed, as well as potentially racist, judgmental and stigmatizing attitudes. The Iranian and Kurdish Women's Rights Organization has called for a national strategy to address the problem of honor killings. Other UK-based Kurdish organizations attempting to tackle the issue of honor killings include Kurdish Women Action Against Honor Killing, notable Britons of Kurdish descent, Kaucher Burker, mathematician and professor at University of Cambridge, Delora Alia Aldine, professor of clinical microbiology and head of the molecular bacteriology and immunology group at University of Nottingham, Tara Jaff, a prominent contemporary Kurdish musician specializing in harp, Saad Eskandar, academic and researcher, Huzan Mahmood, women rights activist, Nadim Zahawi, the first British Kurdish Member of Parliament. Shwan Jalal, footballer.